morning. We're at the station very early for us. The reason we're doing this is because we're on a day trip up to the top of the Jungfrau mountain. So we get a cog train. Here's the cogs on the track to give it grip as it goes uphill. To Kleine Scheidegg, and then we get another cog train right up to the top of the Jungfrau. Well, from about 3 o'clock this morning, we've been having thunderstorms. So I think we might be in for an interesting day. It's certainly not going to be a blue sky day, that's for sure. Just hoping that we're going to be able to at least see something. And we will find out. Here comes our train. I can't believe how full it is already. This must be people coming to Lauterbrunnen for the day. These are all the people that clog up the streets. We've come up a couple of stops now. So the one we're looking at there is Wengen. I'm not quite sure why we stop here. It doesn't appear to be much apart from one building, but I'm sure there's a reason. There was nobody on the side waiting for the train. So we got one more stop and then we get to Kleine Scheidegg, which is where we change trains. A little bit of sun trying to come out. Okay, so we're swapping trains. I think we've got 10 or 15 minutes. Here comes our train. Getting pretty close to the glaciers here. I know you can't see much, but this is us going through the mountain. Just got to ignore the reflection on the glass. So that was about half an hour in the train, most of which was through the mountain. Impressive engineering. And this is the final station, and it's in the mountain. Yeah. And it's pretty cold. So I think I'm going to have to put a layer on pretty quickly. Not so sure about the legs though. Can't get them. Okay, this is the biggest glacier in Europe apparently. It's huge, stretching into the distance. Just see some people down there again to just put it into perspective. If I can pick them out in the middle there, 2 little dots. Wow. And then if I swing round, you'll see that we've got a lot of cloud on the top. In fact, you can see it scudding past. So, a lot of the experience so far has been indoors. So we're heading through a rock tunnel now. I'm assuming at some point we're going to pop out. It is pretty cold in here. I'm sure it's going to get colder. Okay, we're finally about to emerge outside onto the glacier. Real snow. Haven't been on snow for years. I can't work out how long it is. Fortunately, there's no wind. It's as still as anything up here. Look at the glacier down here. It's amazing. We've come up a little bit higher now, and I'm looking the other direction. So this is another glacier, really steeply falling away. I'm thinking that's where we've come from, back down there. And there's a very cold wind blowing right at us. There's the cloud. Definitely need to get out of this wind. This is how many people are here as well.
Pretty busy. It's pretty busy. Oh, right. Yeah, you can see the whole glacier is like, wow.
Oh yeah.
All the way. It's like a river.
It is, isn't it?
It's flowing like a river.
Well,
Frozen river.
it is a river.
It's a frozen river.
Look at these crevasses. What a shame about the cloud.
Yes.
Even more coming in.
It's
Yeah.
coming, yeah. Rising up. Ooh. That peak was almost clear earlier, and now it's covered again. And this is where, look, this is completely disappeared now. On the right side, it's completely covered. I think in a few minutes will be cloud everywhere. I think we won't be able to see anything.
Okay. Hopefully you picked that up through the microphone.
Yeah, on the other side is already cloud milk nothing.
Okay,
You
let's.
can't see a thing. We're in the clouds. You can see down there, but we're in the
I can return the favor.
I can't imagine there's much food for that bird up here. Okay, second time inside a glacier. This looks a bit more sophisticated than the previous one, but what's interesting is we're actually walking on an ice floor here. At least I think it is. Yeah. And also this one isn't melting.
No.
I've had to
Melting will be sliding.
I've had to put my third layer on. It's really cold in here. Get a little bit of the blue sheen of the ice.
Yeah. that haven't melted actually.
Yeah.
It's very good.
It's an ice polar bear.
It's Sub-Zero. And definitely Sub-Zero because it's not melting. There's the Jungfrau Top.
If you're into your Lindt chocolate, then this shop would keep you busy for a long time.
Remember, I don't want it to melt.
That's the thing.
Look at all these individual chocolates. Wow. I wonder how often they have to top this up.
Make your own mix of
Yeah.
or you can buy a pre-mixed box. The ones you like and we buy, like
Uh-huh.
we buy one of those from the supermarket.
Fortunately, we're now back at the campsite because look at the weather. So much for thinking it might clear up. I think we made the right choice to come down from the top of Europe, Jungfrau, when we did. Would I recommend going up the Jungfrau? Well, look, no doubt about it, if money's no object, yeah, it's definitely worth going up to see that glacier. But I think you've got to be very careful about it in terms of the cost. If that's important to you, just where you're spending your money, because that day today cost us about 1,000 Australian dollars for the two of us. So, you know, pretty close to 600 or 700 euros. So it wasn't cheap. And I can understand why it's so expensive. I mean, the infrastructure that they've got to get you up there and the maintenance that must be required on that infrastructure is huge. But it's a lot of money. And if you don't get a very good day like us, then probably that dissipates the impact a bit. I mean, look, it could have been a lot worse. If we were up there now, in the middle of this thunderstorm, maybe it would be exciting. We'd be getting value for money. I don't know. But so yeah, think twice about it if you're watching the money, I'd say. Because the weather in Melbourne is so changeable, they've got a saying, which is if you don't like the weather, just wait half an hour. Well, it's a little bit more than half an hour, but not too much more, since I last took those shots of the thunderstorm and the rain clouds, and look how it's changed. Lovely blue sunshine now. And a nice lot of water coming down.